coming back, both from drought and, of course, the devastating floods up here in northwestern Queensland. And the mining sector has been such an important part of that process as well. When the floods hit here up in the north, it was the mining sector that turned up and supported their agricultural cousins in the way they helped them get through what was one of the worst experiences that this part of the country has seen in generations. That is the partnership that I think exists here across Australians in regional parts of our country. They muck in, they support each other. And the mining sector has equally played a critical role in the Australian economy, particularly over the last year. It's been their professionalism, as we've seen on display with their COVID-safe practices and the incredible plans they've put in place with their workforce to make sure the show stayed on the road. And the production continued and the export earnings continued to come into Australia at a time when the global economy was under considerable strain. And so I want to say thank you to the mining workers of Australia, the mining companies of Australia, for the way that they doubled down during this very difficult period. They kept safe, they maintained the outstanding professionalism for which they are well known. No one does mining better than Australia. No one does mining better than Australia. And mining is very important to Australia. And I'm here today to reaffirm that, because it is an important part of our future, it has been an important part of our past. And the technology that is applied in our mines across this country is world-class. And it's things, our learning, it's our science, it's our engineering, it's the way we do it here, which I think really stands us out around the world. And that's going to remain important here, as it will all around the world. And to support this Northwest Minerals province, we're going further on the $5 million that we've already invested to prove up the copper string project. I mean, one of the things that need to be done to ensure more mines are able to be viable and developed here in the Northwest Minerals province is electricity costs have to be lower. And the copper string project has the potential to lower those electricity costs by 40%. And so we're putting a further $11 million into that project to get it to final investment decision stage. This is a ribbon that will run across this region, that will connect from Townsville all the way through to Mount Isa. It's great for Townsville, and to Phil Thompson and all the team there who've been working hard on supporting this project, well done. We're absolutely with you and backing you in on this, all the way out along this string out to Mount Isa, connecting up with the resources that will come from Northern Australia and in the Northern Territory, and really create another opportunity for these regions to develop further. These are the practical things you have to do for Australia to realise its future. And we're very practical about these things. And this project is one of the most practical I've seen. So we look forward to it getting to that next stage. It's bringing in investment, private investment, to realise it, and it'll connect Townsville up and the rest of the East Coast to what will be an incredible opportunity, we think, in the Northwest Minerals province. 750 jobs directly, 3,500 jobs that will come beyond that as a result of this project. This is all about jobs. The comeback from COVID-19 is about jobs, jobs and jobs. And here in regional Australia, one of the biggest contributors to that is the minerals and mining sector, but of course making sure we can connect that sector up to the opportunities they have with projects like Copper String. Now I'm going to ask Keith Pitt to say a few words about the project, which he's also had involvement with, and of course the great work the mining sector has done over the past year. Keith.